Good evening, everyone. We're on the eve of fight night. Canelo versus Crawford. The undefeated pound for pound for me, number one, with the face of boxing, and then Mexican. So, Saul Alvarez, who you think's gonna get? Who's gonna win? Because I think Crawford's gonna beat him on points
I'm Riel
off the
Cross
jump.
from the Canon Cross podcast. And yeah, the eve of the night, man.
Hmm.
It's exciting. And it's a 50-50 fight for me.
You think so?
Who I got.
Yeah, well,
I know that
I think.
there's a it's a win-win on both situations, but definitely Crawford wants to win this one, but Canelo
Mm.
definitely has to win. From
I think, no, to be fair, because Canelo, I think Canelo's near retirement. The legs are heavier now. He's got more accumulative damage. Um, doesn't even move his head as what he's used to. He seems to be like the higher guard and to walk people down. And he's not going to be able to cut off the ring on Crawford because Crawford's feet are too quick and he's got serious ring IQ. So the only way I see Canelo winning is maybe if he, a lot of body work early, slows Crawford down.
I do think it's gonna be
Potentially
a
he could get a leg
performance of
stoppage.
his life, though.
Hmm?
That's one thing.
You think so?
I
Nah, I
think
don't
he's
think
gonna
so. I
be
don't think
maybe
so.
see some traits of the old Canelo. But then again, it's a
Yeah, he might,
50-50
he might, he
fight,
might
man.
roll back the years, but
Yeah.
even then, I think Crawford beats him. Too slick, superior hand speed, the switch stance, the identifying fight patterns. Yeah, Canelo. They say he has the advantage of punch power, but the knockout ratio don't show that. I haven't seen them hit the machine, so I wouldn't know. It's all speculation, but from knockout ratio, Crawford is the man that puts people to stops people, even if he don't
Is
put
it
them.
true that Canelo's last knockout was Kovalev?
Yeah, 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 yeah. He's knocked down people, but he's think he can't close the show anymore because the stamina not the same, and he don't carry the power into the later rounds, and he's a
What
plodder.
did you think of the Skull performance?
Hmm? There's not.
What did you think?
I think he was going through the motions trying to save himself because he knew the Crawford fight was on the horizon,
Do you
so he didn't
think he
want to get too much
exposed
mileage on
himself in
himself.
that one? You think
Hmm?
he exposed himself in that one?
No, I think you remember. Not every day at the office is the same, isn't it? You're not going to wake up every day the same. It's like Crawford for me against Madrimov. He was underwhelming. You see,
Yeah.
even though Madrimov is a top operator, so I think it's a bit of both. Mm.
How about the
Canelo,
later
Canelo,
round?
Canelo, Canelo knew he would get through and win because the
That
politics.
was a good fight, for Crawford. But in the later rounds with the Madrimov one, I think he stole the show with the combinations, the body
Yeah,
work.
he did, definitely, he definitely did. But I thought he would be more conclusive than that. And he took a few shots. To be fair, that right across I saw him take through the guard against Madrimov. I think if Canelo catches him like that, clean like that, he could be in trouble. Could be. But outside of that, I see a Crawford points victory. I have to make Canelo still got a serious chin because when I see Bivol, they beam him up. And what's your man? Is it Mongia? Is it Mongia? But no,
Charlie, or
no,
Mungia.
Charlo is thinking heavy hit. See, that's what I'm saying. And he absorbed that. So if he's taking shots off them, man, I seen the man on the punch machine. Them man are hitting in the
Hitting
90th
hard. Yeah,
percentile.
they got a
Nine,
strong jab.
nine, 940, 950 punch pound the
Yeah, him and
machine.
his brother
Yeah,
got strong
so
punch power.
you take them shots there and you take the shots off a Bivol like that. Then I think, his durability is still there. I just don't think he has
Therefore,
the
that chin
speed
is
or
solid.
the ring IQ to unsettle Crawford. Because everything that Canelo does well, for me, Crawford does better, and he's the superior athlete. Mm.
I see him getting countered a lot. Like, when Canelo does a signature tap, 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 then tries to lunge, the right. I know against Crawford,
The Tyson Fury flicker jab.
yeah,
Yeah, but remember, he does that to probe. It's a probing
yeah,
thing.
to
But
probe, yeah,
obviously, if he probes it like that and don't get it back quick enough, Crawford, like you said, will
will
counter.
counter that easily.
It'd be thinking, be the right hand over the top. Yeah, so so it's thing. I
I
remember,
love this
but if he
fight, though,
goes into
man.
southpaw stance, it will reach him quicker.
I
Then he
loved
was
this
quite an
fight. It was
orthodox.
technical,
Yeah, 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 of course.
technical,
That's what I like. Crawford's an aggressor,
technical.
but he's a serious technician, and he's got so many tools at his disposal. And for me, he has more tools, faster legs, so that means he can get out of trouble easier. And his ring IQ. If he's not the same as Canelo, for me, maybe even slightly above. So we'll
And I
see.
don't.
And
That's the one thing
Canelo,
in Crawford's favor. I don't see the weight slowing him down. I see
no,
him
no, no,
adjusting to it
I don't see that.
easily.
Remember, my man's walking while black.
Walks around, yeah. Walks
Yeah, he's
around
walking while
heavy.
black. Yeah, and then people say the physical strength as well. I said, look, Crawford was a man that wrestled. So I said, I see him lift up heavyweight and then way there and twine them up.
I don't know if it was true. I heard that rumors before the camp he was walking around at 180.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, he regularly. That's what I'm saying. When he was dropping down to them weights there, he was draining himself. He walks around at them weight there. You see what I mean? He walks around heavier. That's when I said that Canelo's
But
bigger.
even from his 147 days.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. He used to force himself into thing. I don't know how he even compete at lightweight for so long because said he's naturally bigger than that. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Without even having to, you don't have to bulk up. He just has to not do too much cardio, and he's big anyway. Look at his mum. His mum's big.
Mm.
Yeah, so his dad is quite thick. So his thing is he's kept that weight
It's
off from the
genetics.
training.
Yeah, the genetics.
Hmm?
The genetics.
Yeah, genetics. Yeah, the genetics is big.
Mm.
Yeah, that's like me saying I'm going to be like 11, 12 stone again, like when I used to play semi-pro football. If I was to get down to them weight, they'll probably fall over. You see, I'd
No,
be
for real.
anorexic. Yeah, yeah,
Definitely.
because of the thing,
Definitely.
it's not in my thing to stay at them weight. There, I was always going to get bigger. My dad always told me you're going to get bigger, son. Stop trying to force feed yourself. You'll get bigger from your mid to late 20s. You won't
Yeah.
have to be doing weights and eating everything under the sun. Mm.
Yeah.
So, yeah, yeah, I saw it go, innit? I saw it go.
I mean, the prelims is on now.
What? Oh, what, the undercard?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Franklin's fighting right now.
Yeah. How many fights before they come up?
I'm not too sure. But the last time I looked at the clock, they said it was an hour and 45 minutes. So I
Yeah.
reckon a half hour, maybe 45 minutes have passed since that I last looked.
And then they'll be on.
But in the on Google, it's the wrong timing.
Yeah. I swear you said it's 4 a.m.
Yeah,
They're scheduled.
that's what it said on Google.
Oh, yeah, so that's another 3 hours.
No, but if I'm watching the prelims now, remember I just told you the number to the time towards the
Why?
fight,
What
an
has there
hour
been
and
knockouts?
45.
Has there been knockouts on the undercard?
Um,
No, if they go full fights, I don't see them being on for
apparently,
4 o'clock.
apparently the Japanese brother had a knockout, and I think one of the Vargas brothers also scored a knockout or he won. I'm not too sure. I haven't really kept up with it. I was kind of shocked
Okay.
it was on. I was just flicking through.
Okay.
I was going by the Google time.
Well, I might try and stay up, but I'm there watching. I was there watching Aliens with Michael. Yeah, so he was glad to see me come in because I come in late in it from out the road. So yeah,
Yeah, Steffo one to watch. Steffo one to watch.
yeah, yeah.
Steffo the fight of the decade.
Right. You think so? I
Yeah.
think I think it'd be cat and mouse. I don't think they'll make anything explosive. I think it'd be
No,
cat and
but
mouse
I'm
like the
just
Madrigal
talking
fight.
about the setting, the scenery, everything, the build up.
Mm.
Even though there haven't really been much venom,
Yeah, nah, they ain't been much.
build up.
And they don't even advertise it that
It's a
much.
big fight. It's a
Yeah, yeah,
massive
of course. This is a fight of a generation, but
yeah.
for this
It's one
thing of
for
the
the
fighters,
ages,
you think there'd be more
definitely.
promotional? You think there'd be more promotional material? They would have had it on the mainstream legacy media and more thing. I've only really seen the advertisement the last 2 weeks, and even then, it's on Netflix, and I see it on YouTube. I
Surprised
don't see it on
about the
normal television.
undercard. I'm surprised about the undercard, like talent wise.
Mm. Yeah, like I told you before earlier, I think it's the money
Yeah.
they don't want to pay out to the fighters. Canelo and Crawford's giving up a large portion of it, and they don't want anyone encroaching on their money. So that's
Mm.
why they've got unheralded fighters and undiscovered names. Mm, that's how it going.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know the day's finally here though, man. I was like, I remember about 2, 3 months ago when it got announced. Yeah, I was thinking it was never coming. Now it's here, man.
yeah, it was always gonna. Once the Turkey got involved, it was always gonna happen because he likes the profile of the fighters, and they got serious credibility, serious track record. So when Camino was dealing with that, cat and mouse about, oh, well, there's no point in me fighting him. He's a little guy. And if I beat him, they said, you're supposed to beat him because you're bigger. And if he beats me, they say, oh, well, you got beaten up by a little guy who's older than you. So he said, where's the payback for him? Where's the legacy? So he was talking all that stripping
Canelo's
him.
under a lot of pressure, but I think
Uh,
that he's dealing with it. I think he's got his cool to him. I think he's dealing with it all right. He ain't really showing too much symptoms of nerves or anything like that.
yeah, you wouldn't expect because obviously he's been in there with Canelo as much as he's a plodder. He's been in there with the very best, the elite. His track record, his opponents, and in terms of track record, is much better than Crawford's. He's
Yeah,
fought much
definitely,
more top
definitely.
fighters,
No
so
argument
that's
there.
the thing.
Definitely,
Yeah, yeah,
definitely, one hundred
yeah. So
percent.
that's where he does have a massive advantage over Crawford. He's fought the best of the best of all time as well, and his thing.
On paper for Crawford is probably Ricky Burns and Errol Spence Jr.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. My man, Canelo's fought
And
what, maybe three or four old Hall of Famers.
Maybe the African brother you gave a body
Yeah,
shot to.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe
I
in how
think
much Hall of Fame?
He unified when he beat that guy.
Uh,
Yeah.
he's not faced the caliber opponent of that Canelo's face. Yeah, how much? What, 4 or 5 Hall of Famers? What about 14 world champions? Yeah, nah, it's not no joke. To be fair, his record is his thing. But I would have liked to see him fight Berbatov instead of Bivol. I noticed he said he tried to pick Bivol when he had that fight with him, and he came up short because he underestimated his physicality and his boxing IQ. Yeah, make he would
That's
never
what
fight no
happens if
Berbatov.
you're into that world and you're making it blatant that you're doing that. You're gonna cherry pick the wrong one.
Yeah, yeah, because he's obviously his team has got it wrong. Because when I saw Bivol before he fought Canelo, I've only seen Bivol fight once. I said, nah, he ain't gonna think. I actually put 1 money on that fight. They said he ain't gonna unseat Bivol like that. He's gonna have to come out with something you haven't seen before. So and look, he hasn't
He
taken
ain't
the
got
heat
the
much.
brazenness like how he had like back in the day, like on the journey to like before the Floyd fight and after the Floyd fight.
Mm,
So, yeah, because he's reached that stage now. So
mm.
that's what some
Yeah,
of them do. But
yeah, no, I can understand that. I
Except for
guess he's earned the
Crawford
right,
though.
isn't he? He's earned the
Except
right.
for Crawford.
Yeah, he's earned the right. To be fair, Canelo, he's fought the best from young. Remember, he's been a world champion from his early 20s, so he's fought the best. So he's spent a lot of time, hard fights coming up. So he's entitled to have his say of who he wants to fight.
Yeah.
And to be fair, he's chased down serious legacy. Because from when I see him
No,
slump
yes.
collar of Kovalev, I said, yeah, Jesus. I said, my word, I never thought he still had that in him.
I like the
Yeah.
traps that he set up for that knockout.
Mm,
I
mm.
like the traps.
Yeah, I know. To be fair, Kolarov looked like a basic fighter after that.
Yeah.
That's why he's obviously was running around bully riding people with just pure punch power. And then,
People were saying before that fight he weren't the same since
no, no, yeah,
the
yeah,
two Wood fight.
yeah, they say well, he weren't the same, but anyone can say that until they get in the ring. Look, remember, he sparked Anthony Yard. You see it? He sparked
Mm.
him. So they said he's younger, fresher, less war damage, and Kovalev sort of stopped him. You see what I mean? So yeah, I think that was a very good victory. That's when I thought, raw, because when he was doing the Rocky Fieldings and picking up belts off all these transitional paper champions, I thought, nah. So you don't want to go in there with a real killer. And Kovalev, that hook, that sent him thing to sleep like that. It's serious. The way he broke him
What
down.
did you think of the Daniel Jacobs one? Because
Yeah,
no,
yeah, no, the head movement. Yeah, that's when he looked like more
Jacobs
elusive.
was in his prime at the time,
You think he was in his prime then? Mm,
wasn't he?
oh, I think, to be fair, I think he had an extended prime. I say he had 10 years when I think raw. the slick head movement, the variation, the punch output. But then as he's gone up through the weights, I guess he has to be more methodical because he's facing people taller and bigger than him with longer reach. So, and he's trying to make sure that he doesn't clock up too much mileage. So I can understand that. I can understand why he does that now. But yeah. For me though, Crawford too far, too slick, too much ring IQ, and the switch hitting where he changed the angles will unravel him. Because I don't think he's ever fought a switch hitter before. Mm. I don't think he's fought a switch hitter, and especially no switch hitter like Crawford. Jesus.
Crawford's
Mm.
explosive,
Definitely, man.
rapid hand speed, check
Mm.
hooks.
Mm. What I like is when he comes out the southpaw stance, where he comes in like a power jab, when he brings the right hand over the top of the left jab. Serious.
Yeah,
That's how he got Kell Brook out of there. Pam,
yeah,
he said, rah, the Alvarez weren't working. Switch, pow! Sad man's running and stumbling to the ropes from like 4 or 5 yards away. Stunned, head scrambled. Mm.
scrambled.
And look, I said, it looks innocuous. He doesn't even look like he's winding it up.
Yeah, he
But
didn't
the
look
timing
himself.
and the
He didn't look
precision,
himself when the
yeah,
ref did
yeah. And catching
yeah,
him coming
that
forward as
was
well,
dangerous.
right on the
And if
buzzer.
the ref didn't stop him, he would have
Yeah,
like
it could have
done
been
some
ugly. Yeah, it
serious
could have got
damage
real ugly.
when he went through the rope.
Mm, mm.
Yeah.
Remember, Kell Brook said he's never had that happen to him in any sort of time. Said not even Triple G done that to him. He said when he broke his eyes, or Spence. Said he's
Mm.
never been caught low or hurt like that. See? So my man, I tell you that. You know how the truth. Mm, mm. I
Mm.
always wonder why Kell Brook never fought thing as well. Never
With
fought.
Canelo.
Uh, uh, let's say he never fought. Who's the fight I just mentioned?
Wow.
Oh, he never fought Canelo himself.
Yeah.
I'm surprised he fought Triple G, but not Canelo. I always wondered that. And Amir Khan fought everybody. Crawford, Canelo, serious. I suppose he did for a package.
Medina.
Yeah, man, I know. Mayweather was running from him. For what I always found out that Mayweather was running from him. Mm. Maybe he thought the speed might give him trouble. So yeah, well, we'll soon find out now, won't we?
Definitely.
Yeah. I can't wait to have your money in my pocket on this 50, on Crawford points victory.
All right.
Yeah, but I know you be hiding that wallet as usual. Yeah. Sweet. Yeah. So
uh,
how's the training going anyway? Have you gone back to the training?
no.
Okay. Yeah, see, we need to get you in there. Remember, I
Yeah,
told you
no.
I want to see you take on boots. Let's see you take on boots to that man there. Maybe old man Canelo, old man him.
Yeah, man, I'm confident still. I need to get back. I need to get back in there. I do
Yeah.
shadow boxing.
Are you been in
Sometimes.
shadow boxing?
Yeah, I do shadow
Yeah.
boxing.
See,
I got my gloves, do some boxing.
fun enough. I sent Michael to back to boxing this week. Fun enough, on Friday.
Okay.
So it's been. But I told him you got
How's
to
he
pick one
coping?
now, son. Yeah, you got to pick one. It's got to be the tennis or the boxing. Otherwise, they said you're just sucking money, and I don't see no real passion to pursue it. They said if you let me know if you're not really interested, then we'll just stop all the activities. But I said no. He said he's on it. He's on it. I said you could be the new champion, son. You could come in there, clean out these men. I don't know what thing you'll operate at, but I'm guessing you'll be anywhere between light heavyweight and heavyweight. Once you fill out and you get older. So yeah, and then I can
The right age.
I can do have the Buchanan Empire, the Buchanan clan, like the Mayweathers. Yeah. Come in there and thing. And then maybe get a few misfits, get that KSI and Jake Paul out of there.
That's the right age
make
to
some make
install it,
some
man,
serious
bro.
serious one gun them man there. Even that Salt Pappy. They give him some. Oh yeah, he's middleweight now though, isn't he? He's lost weight. Is that right, son? Yeah, yeah, that was a pantomime fight, son. Yeah, there's a pantomime fight. But no, it was pantomime, son. It's fixed because I remember I showed you the video when Tyson could have hit him with the overhand right and he pulled the punch. Yeah, yeah, that was like WWE, son. They done it for the payday. They dupe people. I'm glad I never paid for that nonsense. Well, yeah, funny enough, what do you think of that now? With it's confirmed now, isn't it? He's gonna fight Mayweather.
Yeah,
Tyson.
that's one. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Have they got a date for that yet?
I'm not too sure. I haven't seen anything. I've seen like the poster for it, but I haven't seen the. I won't focus on the date.
Mm,
But yeah, it's been set,
mm.
but I just don't know the date. But yeah, that's gonna be one-sided, man. I think.
Yeah, I think Mayweather's gonna box
Yeah,
the
just box,
yeah with
box the hell out
the
of it.
movement and the feet footwork.
Yeah,
Mm.
the age as
Yeah,
well,
Tyson don't have the leg speed anymore, and you saw he
and
struggled to
yeah,
cut off the ring on Jake Paul. So let alone Mayweather.
mm,
Mm. But I've got a feeling I don't think he's gonna try and go out with so, like how he went out against Roy Jones Jr. when he looked ferocious, and
yeah,
Roy Jones kept clinching and holding on.
yeah,
If that version of Tyson came out, the one that faced Roy Jones, then Mayweather could be in serious trouble. But I just don't see it. Especially that Mayweather looks after himself, doesn't blow up,
that's a
doesn't
yeah
booze, doesn't
for
smoke.
real.
See, like Tyson, he falls off the wagon, smokes, takes mushrooms, don't train, gets fat. Yeah, and then obviously the bad living as well. So he's added years to his thing where Mayweather's clean. For most people, Mayweather's a man like it. The way he looks after himself, he's a man in his early 30s, late 20s, the way he conditions himself, and he has good diet still trains while he's off the
Yeah,
nutrition doesn't have any vices with drinking or smoking. So yeah, it could be like a thing where he gets his ears boxed off, Tyson.
I think
And
because Mayweather just wants to long it out. I think he's just gonna box his head off with that jab.
yeah,
Just
he's gonna box his head.
that's
I
it.
think he'll move, but I don't think he should do the finish show with Tyson though because he could get hurt because yeah, that hiding behind the shoulder and that and trying to drop the arm to the body. My man would start doing that Sugar Ray Leonard stuff and hitting him on the hip, hitting him on the shoulder constantly with a heavier hands that could unravel him. I think he's got to get on his bike. Yeah, high guard on his bike and moving around, sticking and moving.
Because you have to. It's
Mm.
only one punch, so
Yeah, yeah, and I remember Mayweather take licks. Look, what's the other Logan? What's the other Logan Paul? He hit Mayweather with a serious overhand rabbit punch, and even though he seemed to shake him up, he handled it well. I remember since he's been retired, he's fought pure guys that are bigger and heavier than him. So, and no one stunned him or even troubled him. I haven't seen no one really hurt him since Maidana. So yeah, so I don't see Tyson being able to lay a glove with him, especially
yeah.
when Mayweather.
I've only seen Mosley and Madonna that kind of
Mm,
stumble him a little bit.
yeah, yeah.
That's the only
No,
two
after
I've
me, there was
seen.
another man as well. What was it? Not Chavez. Was it Chavez? Yeah, the body puncher. And then what was the other one as well? The one that he knocked out after they were clinching. He was hitting him off in the break. And then when he
Oh,
turned around and finished.
the one who was headbutting him.
Mm,
Oh, I forgot.
yeah, so yeah, that one there, he got hurt in that fight as well. To be fair, and he
Is
was
it
one.
Ortiz?
Yeah, I think it's Ortiz. Yeah, but what I
Yeah.
found hilarious, remember that who was he fought that time? Not Corrales. Not Corrales. It was another fighter, and he said, stop crying." When he was younger, when he was Pretty Boy Floyd. Who
Oh
was it?
yeah, yeah. I
Yeah,
think I know
yeah.
who
So
you're
yeah, and
talking
said, "Look, you were doing that with Ortiz. Tell a man stop crying and fight, stop crying and fight." But he's doing that. He's doing that Ortiz when he was shaking you up. You know how it is when you know he's cheating and doing them tactics to defend it, or give him some of the same yourself.
about.
Yeah, instead of the whining. Mm. But yes, in conclusion, so what are you saying? Canelo
Yeah.
knockout or
50-50. Um,
You're saying 50-50, but give me a
if
definitive answer.
anything, I'm saying Canelo on points.
Canelo on point? Nah,
Yeah.
no way. Canelo, nah. The only hope is if he
I think you're
stops
gonna see
Crawford.
a different side of him, and I just
Nah,
think because
Crawford.
of the
No, with them legs.
you don't want to show someone that they could move up 2 weight classes and like step to him like that.
He's got lead boots,
Even
man.
though it's Crawford, I'm not trying to
Mm.
take away anything from Crawford. Crawford's one of my favorite fighters, but I'm saying I think Canelo on points. I can't say a Canelo knockout, but I think Canelo on points.
Nah, I don't see him outpointing Crawford. No way. No way. Hand's not fast enough and he's got lead in his boots. My man's you remember what did Ali used to say about George Foreman? The mummy. Yeah, I don't see thing. Where he is slick is the head movement, upper body movement when he's weaving. Yeah. But outside of that, in terms of lateral movement and speed across the ground, he's slow. My grandmother could beat him in a race. Yeah, he's a serious plodder. Serious. Mm. All
Yeah,
right, everyone. So that's the Cannon Cross show wrapping up, and get ready for the post fight
definitely.
analysis in what maybe a day's time. All right, cuz.
Guys, until the next time.
Yeah, next time.